Hey, buddy. How you doing down there?
Hey, awesome friends. I am Awesome Danny,
And this is
Sunny, and his little brother, Ray. And here we have the Rikubuds Lancer once. It's a 50 euro, not including shipping, DIY flathead earbud. You get the earbuds themselves and a bunch of foams and a little card going over the information of the bud and thank you for the purchase. So we have a MX500 shell with a 15.4 millimeter blue glue driver. Impedance is 150 ohms with a 111 dB sensitivity. So this set belongs to a friend of mine. He let me borrow it in order to do this review. So these were paid for, not affiliated with Riku at all in any way, shape, or form. And all my opinions on this channel are always my own. Also, if you want to find out what these are in my ears right now, make sure that you watch the entire video. At some point throughout the video, I'll go over what they are. So how do these guys sound? Actually, I really like these. I would consider them, you know, the usual boring bass elevated neutral tuning. They remind me a lot of the Moondrop variations, like overall in sound and a lot of the technical capabilities of the earbuds. So starting with the sub bass is elevated very nicely. Going into the mid bass, there is a scoop, so mid bass ends up sounding a little polite and maybe just a tad light, and you still get the rumble from the sub bass, which is actually some of the best sub bass I've heard in an earbud. So that scoop into the mid bass actually continues a little bit into the lower mids. So male vocals are kind of recessed, but it does come back up when you're heading into the upper mids. So female vocals still end up being, you know, while neutral, pushed a tad forward and have good clarity. And then going up into the treble, which is also pretty much neutral. It is very well done. It's not too much, but it's still there. So now getting into the technicalities of the earbud, the Lancer 1 has very good detail retrieval. It is very good at bringing out all those little nuances in music. For example, at the start of Day and Night by Kid Cudi, you hear those little tones. With the Lancer, it feels like a bunch of little fireflies just boop, 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 boop. And I can feel them around my head, just going back and forth, and it's very concise. You get the good timbre along with the good sound stage just by default for it being a flat-headed earbud. It's done very well on these, and the sound stage is very open, airy, and crisp. So the overall build of the Lancer 1 is nothing spectacular. It's well built. It's just simple. The cable is very thin and very light, makes for a comfortable listening experience. Doesn't tangle very much at all. It's very easy to manage. The shells are, you know, standard MX500 shells, plain shells. Like the shells themselves are also very light. Again, just overall very comfortable, easy listening experience. So these guys that I got on right now are actually prototype shells for the Generation 3 Rikubuds. They're very shallow, very flat, and they fit very well. Very thin stem, and then there's a little port in the back. I'll have pictures up. They fit very comfortably. They are a prototype, so I'm not sure how similar these will be to the finished product. I do know that Generation 3, it's going to really be released sometime soon. So overall, again, the Lancer one is base boosted neutral with good, very good technicalities. Basically, if you want to try the Moondraw variations for 10% of the price, hit up Riku and order yourself a pair. They're worth it. So that's basically it. Lancer 1, 50 euros. Great value, very good value. Highly suggest trying out a pair. Probably my favorite DIY buds under $100 that I've tried by a good amount. So that's it for me. I am Awesome Danny, and until next time, you stay awesome, friends. Bye. Say hi to everybody at least if you're going to be up here. Ah, mother, dude, seriously? Do you wanna do the video, Sonny? Right here. You wanna do the video? Go ahead. Get started.